everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Cooking in the Van with Ann. This is my van, here it is, and I'm going to do some cooking tonight. The weather's turning kind of bad. I know I'm in Arizona. I don't know if you can hear the wind, and we're supposed to have some rain, so I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can so I can get inside my van and stay dry. So this is going to be done on the gas stove. So I have a zucchini, I have half an onion because that's what I had. I have some pre-cooked sausage, any kind will do, and some organic grains, and you can pick them up. I got the Walmart version, and some mushrooms, and some spices, and a little bit of tomato sauce, a little tiny baby one that I found. It's very cute. And some tea to keep me warm while I'm cooking because it's kind of chilly out here. So I'm going to cut up my onion and my zucchini, and I'm going to fry that up, and then I'm going to add everything else to it. And where the sausage is pre-cooked, it's going to go really quick. So let's get that going. So my zucchini's cut up and my onion, and I'm going to go put that in the pan with some oil. Sometimes I do use asparagus. I actually like that better, but asparagus was expensive and I had zucchini, so I am on a budget, so we'll go with the zucchini, and I'll like it. Maybe not as much as the asparagus, but it will be good anyway. Alright, let's go get this cooking. I don't know if you can see those clouds that are coming in, so we're going to try to beat those. And I'm going to start my stove. You can hear that gas. There, that's going. I'll probably run it a little higher than usual just because it's windy. I'm going to get that heating up. Try to block the heat, not the heat, sorry, the wind with my body. Let that pan heat up. I'm going to add my olive oil. I'm getting a little low. I'm going to need to go get some more. I'm doing a lot of cooking with it because I love to cook and I love to eat. So there we go. I'm going to put some olive oil in there. You can hear the wind. I don't know if you can. It's pretty windy here. So we're gonna beat that rainstorm in Arizona of all places. So I'm going to coat this, and then I'm going to add my vegetables I just cut up. Adding those in. They're starting to simmer a little bit. I'm going to add my spices. I use kind of the same spices between different things because I do live in a van and travel in a van. So today I'm going to use the crushed red pepper and the chili powder. You can add whatever you like, of course. And then I'm going to cover it with the pan, the cover, to kind of keep the heat going and get these things cooked up nicely. Spices have been added. This one you see my tea. See that? It's blowing around. The wind is crazy. I'm using my cutting board also to kind of block the wind besides my body. So I mix these around a little bit. Like I said, I got the heat on a pretty good temperature just because of the wind. If it wasn't windy, I wouldn't have it as high as I do. But let's put the cover on, and then we'll open up the mushrooms and add that to the mix. So these are the mushrooms, just a small can. I'm going to drain them in my little drain bucket that I have for extra liquids, again to prevent any animals from coming around my camp. Always make sure to grab this handle with a pot holder because it gets hot. So just a reminder. I have to remind myself sometimes, and so, oh Jesus. Added the mushroom. I have my heat on a good tilt here, and I'm going to put the lid back on. I want my zucchini to cook up nice and my onions. I want them to be cooked up before I add anything else. So they are getting there, so I'm going to put the lid on and stop taking it off. Stop myself. Lily's keeping me company. Oh, she saw something. She's on her way somewhere else. What's she doing? What do you see? Could have done this in my skillet inside the van, and that takes my solar power. And when we've had cloudy weather, I know in Arizona for the last 2 days, I really didn't want to use my solar power, as the skillet pulls about 900, and it takes my solar power a while to regenerate from that. So that's why I'm out here braving the weather, cooking my supper. But if things get bad, I'll just take it in and cook it in the skillet. But it's coming along nicely, so I think we'll be all right. Take a peek. It's starting to cook up nice. So while that's cooking, I'm going to cut up my chicken. Chicken sausage, chicken apple, smoked sausage already cooked. I've actually decided I'm not going to use the tomato sauce. I think this will actually be really good without it. So ixnay on the tomato sauce. And the 7-grain blend is just the generic, I think it's called 7 C's, but this is organic. It's actually really, I haven't had this brand, but I've had the brand name and it's really good. So, and it's already really pre-cooked, and you just have to, well, if you have a microwave, it's 90 seconds, but in here, it works. There we go. Let's go cut up the chicken sausage there. I've cut my chicken up. That looks good. My zucchini, mushroom and onions are looking pretty good. They're almost to the consistency that I want. I want them cooked. I don't like them crunchy. So I'm going to put the lid back on. Kind of mixed everything around. See, everything's going, and my zucchini is at a consistency I want. It's cooked. My onions are pretty good. They're actually doing pretty well. But the zucchini is more what I'm worried about. Like I said, I don't like them crunchy. So I'm going to start adding my other things. I'm going to add my chicken sausage. It's already cooked. There it goes. And if the piece falls, Lily won't mind. She'll get that for me. I might just actually give her that. Come here. Sit. Be nice. Yeah, good girl. All right. So the chicken sausage is in there, and now I'm going to add my rice. And if you wanted to add the tomato sauce, you could, but I think I like the flavor combination without it. And you could even add salsa to it, anything you like. Now I may add a little bit of water to this, just because I'm not liking how the consistency of it. So I'm going to get a little bit of water, probably like a 1/4 cup, and add that to it, and then cover it. And then my dinner, once it cooks, will be done. So that would be awesome. All right. Some hot water from my tea earlier, so I'm going to add that. I still have some hot water left in here, so I'm going to add that in here. That does look good. Alright, so I just want to give it a little bit. So I think that's about a 1/4 cup of hot water. You don't have to add hot water. You can add cold water, and that will do the trick. There, that looks good. Like I said, normally I do asparagus, but I didn't have any, and I was being cheap at the store. But this looks really good. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to let it cook. And it should be done. This is looking really nice. It's heating up quite nicely. I'm going to put the cover back on for about a minute. It's smelling really good. The rice looks good. I'm glad I added that water to it. There we go. Very nice. Almost there. It's steaming up nicely. If you don't want to use this kind of rice, there are other ones. I know Uncle Ben's also makes a really 90-second one, but they're out there. So that way, if you want to just do something quick and easy and don't want to have to spend the time on cooking up rice, because sometimes I know that can be a pain. That can take 20 minutes depending on the kind of rice it is. But this 90-second rice is really good. So you don't always have to buy the organic. But there's other ones out there too. So it looks like we beat the storm, and we're gonna go eat some dinner now. And thanks everybody for subscribing and watching. And if you like it, please subscribe. And if you like my video, please hit like. And if not, that's okay. Please leave a comment. And if there's anything you'd like to see cooked, I will definitely do that. And thanks again, and have a great day. And enjoy your rest of your day. And I hope I can show that good food is easy to make even on the road. Bye everybody.